for your hand in the middle of the night. Before I remember, I lost that right. The house is a museum of the way we were. Everything's blurry, a soft aching blur. I'm washing the dishes you won't use again, trying to figure out where we begin, to unravel the thread and to loosen the knot, to settle for words when I want it is not. Oh my love, what do I do with the rest of this? With the ghost of your smile and the ghost of your kiss. I've got a heart full of gold that I can't even spend on a story that's reached such a bittersweet end. You're the blood in my veins and the salt in my tears. You're the only one I wanted for all of my years. Now you're just a name I'm afraid to speak up, but you're still my love. I see your reflection in windows downtown, in the eyes of the strangers who follow me around. I wonder if you're happy or if you're just fine, if you're erasing the map where your life met mine. I'm keeping the sweater that still smells like you. It's a pathetic, lonely and sad thing to do, but it's the only way I can breathe in the dark, when I'm missing the fire and I'm missing the spark. They say that I'll move on, they say that I'll heal, but they don't understand how heavy this feels. I'd rather have the pain of you than the nothing at all. I'm still waiting for you to come through the hole, so I'll keep you right here, locked under my skin. The only war that I'm happy to win. You're gone, but you're never enough. You're still my love. Always my love. Just my love. Would you like to try slow soul-inspired melody for this? Or keep it more like a classic piano ballad? The room is loud with laughter and the clinking of the glass. I watch the golden hours and the happy strangers pass. There's a celebration humming I'm paralyzed in silence, staring at your empty chair. I bought a drink for two, like a habit I can't break. Now it's sweating on the wood, another ghost of my mistake. The waiter asked if someone's coming, I just shake my head. I've got 1,000 conversations that we never finished dead. The candlelight is flickering, it's dancing on your plate, while I'm sitting in the wreckage of a love that turned to fate. The world is moving forward, spinning in a blur, but I'm tethered to the shadow of the person that you were. And it's empty chairs at a crowded golden table. I'm trying to be strong, but I don't think that I am able to hear the music playing when the melody is gone, to see the stars above us when I'm praying for the dawn. There's a hollow in the center of the loudest, brightest crowd, and your absence is a thundercloud screaming out so loud. The seat is cold, the velvet's untouched and it's smooth. I'm looking for a rhythm or a lie that I can use to feel the space beside me, to bridge the great divide. But there's nowhere left for me to run, and nowhere left to hide. It's empty chairs at a crowded golden table. I'm trying to be strong, but I don't think that I am able to hear the music playing when the melody is gone, to see the stars above us when I'm praying for the dawn. There's a hollow in the center of the loudest, brightest crowd, and your absence is a thundercloud screaming out so loud. So I'll sit here in the noise, in the middle of the feast, feeding on the memories until the pain has ceased. But the room is getting smaller, and the light is getting dim, and the chair is still empty, right where you should have been, right where you were. Just an empty chair. The curtains are swaying in a ghost of a breeze, while the dust motes are dancing in a moment of freeze. The sheets are still tangled, a mess of a life where we used to be lovers before the edge of the knife. I'm sitting on the corner, right where you used to sleep, counting all the secrets that I promised I'd keep. The shadows are stretching like fingers of ink. It's a long way to fall and too much time to think. There's a dent in the pillow that's starting to rise, like the hope that I buried under layers of lies. The clock on the wall is just heavy and slow, and I'm watching the only world I ever loved go. And there's a fading light on an unmade bed, burning through the things that we should have said. The gold is turning gray as the sun starts to set, in a room full of ghosts and a heart full of dead. I'm reaching for the warmth, but the linen is cold, watching the end of the story unfold in the fading light on an unmade bed. I could straighten the covers, I could smooth out the sheets, but I can't fix the rhythm of a heart that just beats without any purpose, without any fire. Just a pile of cotton and a broken desire. Yeah, yeah, there's a fading light on an unmade bed, burning through the things that we should have said. The gold is turning gray as the sun starts to set, in a room full of ghosts and a heart full of dead. I'm reaching for the warmth, but the linen is cold, watching the end of the story unfold in the fading light on an unmade bed. Now the room is entirely, and the memory is thin. I don't know where you end or where I begin. Just a mess of the covers and the setting of the sun. The day is over and we are done. I found it in the drawer beneath the winter coat. The ghost of us is hiding in the lines of all your notes. The date is blurred and faded, but the scent of you is near. I'm tracing every letter through a salty veil of tear. You wrote that you would stay until the stars ran out of light, but the morning came too early and you vanished in the night. Now the ink bleeds through your last goodbye, like a dark stain spreading in a pale blue sky. I'm holding on to pages that are tearing at the seam. Try to find a heartbeat in the middle of a dream. Every word you parted is a shadow turning black, and the ink bleeds through, but it won't bring you back. Where I love you is smudged where my thumb began to press, a permanent reminder of this temporary mess. I tried to write an answer, but the pen ran out of breath. There's a silence in this paper that feels a lot like death. Your cursive used to dance, now it's stumbling off the page. This lonely set of lyrics locked inside a paper cage. If I could wash the paper clean, would you be there again? Or is the ending written by a cold and heavy pen? The more I try to hold you, the more the colors run, until the story's over and the damage has been done. And the ink bleeds through your last goodbye, like a dark stain spreading in a pale blue sky. I'm holding on to pages that are tearing at the seam, trying to find a heartbeat in the middle of a dream. Every word you I built a house of memories on a fault line in my chest. I gave you every secret, then I failed the final test. And now the hallways are all quiet, and the floorboards start to creak. I'm reaching for a language that I'm far too tired to speak. You were the oxygen, the reason for the rise. But now the air is heavy with the weight of our goodbyes. And I've got paper lungs, breathing in the smoke of every single promise that you went and broke. I'm inhaling all the ashes of the bridges that we burned, trying to find the rhythm of a lesson never learned. One spark was all it took to turn the blue skies into gray. And these paper lungs are folding as you slowly walk away. The ink is starting to smear from the tears I couldn't hide. I'm a skeletal remains of the man I was inside. I try to catch my breath, but the wind is made of lead. I'm sleeping in the hollow of the words we never said. Your name is like a wildfire, it's beautiful and cruel. And I'm just standing in the embers, I'm still awake, a fool. Thin as a page, fragile as a sheet, I'm crumbling down right here at your feet. You can't keep a fire and expect it not to sting. You can't ask a bird with paper wings to sing. 'Cause I've got paper lungs, breathing in the smoke of every single promise that you went and broke. I'm inhaling all the ashes of the bridges that we burned, trying to find the rhythm of a lesson never learned. One spark was all it took to turn the blue skies into gray. And these paper lungs are folding as you slowly walk away. Breathe in, let it go. The air is cold and the lights are low. Just a tattered heart in a chest of glass, watching all the ghosts of our summer past. Paper lungs, in the smoke. I'm still waiting for the day I don't choke. I'm checking the porch light, been checking the clock, listen for tires on the edge of the block. The dinner is cold and the wine's gone to seed. I'm starving for words that I know I don't need. I've memorized the rhythm of "You'll be there soon" while I'm dancing alone with the ghost of the moon. My friends call me crazy, they say let it go, but I'm still addicted to the maybe you show. So tell me why I'm waiting at a door that's been locked. Why am I counting the seconds that the ceiling has clocked? I'm holding a ticket for a train that won't run, searching for one from a long buried sun. Is it hope or is it habit? Is it love or is it fear? Why am I still standing in the wreckage of us here? Give me a reason, or just say goodbye. But please, just tell me why I'm waiting. Each side of the bed is a graveyard of space, and I'm losing the memory of touching your face. I leave you a message I know you won't hear, just to feel like the ghost of your voice is still near. I'm a fool in a theater when the credits have passed, still waiting for a scene that was never the last. I'm protecting a flame in a hurricane wind, wondering when my penance for loving you ends. If you're never coming back, then kill the light. Don't leave me hovering in the middle of the night. I'd rather the never than the not quite yet. I'd rather the over than the don't forget. Tell me why I'm waiting. The sun's coming up and the shadows are thin, and I'm still right here where I've always been. Yet tell me why do I stay? I'm just waiting for the heart to break all the way. Would you like to explore vocal melody ideas for the chorus, or should we work on a bridge variation that feels more desperate? I saw your car parked on that street again, the one near the house of your own could've looked closer, I could've walked by, but I'm learning to live with a comfortable life. I don't ask about the hours you're missing at night, or why you turn your phone screen away from the light. I'm building a wall out of things I don't say, just to keep you from walking a little way. Because the less I know, the better I sleep, the fewer the secrets I'm forced to keep. If I don't ask the question, you don't have to lie, and I don't have to watch our forever just die. I'm trading the truth for a moment of grace, pretending I don't see the change in your face. Ignorance is the only heart-shaped shelter I've found. Yeah, the less I know, the better for now. I found a receipt in the pocket of your coat for a dinner for two and a bottle we don't usually drink, but I put it back in, searching for where my forgiveness begins. I'm a master of shadows, a ghost in our hall. I'm painting over the cracks in the wall, 'cause knowing the truth is a point of no return, and I'm not quite ready to watch the house burn. They say the truth sets you free, but I think they're wrong. The truth is the end of our favorite song. The truth is a suitcase, the truth is a key, the truth is the version of you without me. So don't tell me his name, don't tell me the time, don't admit to the heartbreak or commit to the crime. Just stay for a minute, let's play the part, while I keep the poison away from my heart. The less I know, the better. Don't tell me. I'm not ready to know. Would you like to try a mid-tempo groove for this one to contrast the sad lyrics? But keep it as a stripped-back acoustic track. It's not a scream or a cinematic rain, it's just a quiet way I'm learning your name all over again, like a word I can't spell. It's the taste of the water at the bottom of the well. It's the heavy in my eyelids when the morning breaks through, realizing the first thing I've lost is you. not the sharp sting, it's the ache in the bone. It's the crowded room where you're still all alone. It's the fine that I'm faking, the air getting tight. It's the ghost of your hand when I turn out the light. No fire, no fury, just a gray kind of blue. This is what sadness feels like without you. I walk past the kitchen and I smell the tea that you used to make when you were worried for me. And for a split second the floor disappeared. I'm living the silence that I always feared. It's the clothes in the closet that I can't move yet, the paralyzing fear that I'm gonna forget. How your laughter sounded, or the way that you sighed. It's the part of me living that's already died. It's a dull, steady thrum, it's a weight on the tongue. It's the song in my head that'll never be sung. It's not a storm that passes, it's the climate I'm in, just a permanent winter underneath my skin. So I'll sit in the dark and I'll let it be still. If the grief doesn't kill me, the memories will. Yeah, this is what it feels like, just a gray kind of blue. This is what sadness feels like. Now I know. Should we try adding a piano intro description to set the mood? Or do you want to tweak the bridge to make it even more intense? The mirror is a stranger I don't wanna meet, just a ghost in a sweater staring back in defeat. I'm still wearing the silence from the night that you left, counting all of the promises I turned into theft. I've memorized the cracks on the bedroom ceiling, trying to find a way to shut off the feeling. 'Cause I'm tired of the way that I carry your ghost, tired of hating what I miss the most. I'm a broken machine, I'm a song out of tune. I'm still reaching for sun in a windowless room. I thought time was a healer, but it's just a lie. I'm just watching the best of my memories die. I'm tired of the sorry, tired of the how, but mostly I'm just tired of myself by now. I go to the places where we used to be, just to see if the pavement remembers me. But the coffee is cold and the table is small, and I'm just a shadow leaning against the wall. I've replayed the ending 1,000 times more, searching for secrets I've looked for before. I'm sick of the sound of my own heavy heart tearing the world and my spirit apart. I'm bored of the sadness, I'm bored of the rain, I'm exhausted from feeding the fire of this pain. I want to be someone who doesn't know you, but I'm stuck in the gray and the black and the blue. Yeah, I'm tired of the sorry, tired of the how. I'm just so tired of myself by now. Just let me sleep. I'm tired of myself by now. Would you like me to suggest a chord progression or a specific musical style to match these lyrics?
The engine's idling in the driveway heat, two shadows frozen in the driver's seat. We've run out of gravel, we've run out of road, and neither one of us can carry the load. The map on the dashboard is torn at the seam, like we're waking up from a beautiful dream. And the silence is louder than the radio's hum, just looking for a place we haven't already come from. So tell me, where do we go now, when the forever we built just hit the ground? We've said all the words, we've cried all the tears, now we're standing at the edge of all of these years. Do I turn to the left? Do you head for the right? So we just disappear in the middle of the night. The compass is spinning, I don't know how to ask you. Where do we go now? Your keys are away in the palm of your hand, like a language I used to but don't understand. We're strangers in clothes that we bought when we cared, walking through hallways that we used to share. Now the home that we built feels like a hotel, and I love you feels like a story we tell. To keep the ghosts quiet while we're packing the bags, while our white flag of truce is just burning to rags. Do we go back to the start? No, that's gone. Do we follow our hearts? Was we're wrong? Is there a place for the people we were? Or are we just echoes of him and of her? Where do we go now? The streetlights are flickering, fading out slow, and I've got a suitcase with nowhere to go. Yeah, where do we go now? Where do we go? Just let go of the wheel. I don't know how. Where do we go now? Do you want these lyrics to feel more like a country-style breakup ballad or a cinematic indie pop track? Asphalt is steaming from a July rain, but I'm shivering deep in the marrow of pain. The neighbors are out, I can hear the kids splash, while I'm sifting through ruins and tasting the ash. The thermometer's climbing, the sky is a bruise, but I'm freezing in colors I didn't choose. I'm wearing your sweater at 90 degrees, just to feel like a ghost in the humid breeze. The ice in my water won't melt in the cup. I'm staring at shadows, I can't look up. People are glowing, they're golden and tan, while I'm falling apart on a different plan. Your side of the porch is a desert of glare, but the ghost of your touch is the only thing there. I'm a winter hardened, a season of fire, a hollowed out soul on a funeral pyre. And I've got cold skin under a summer sun, wondering when the damage will finally be done. The world is on fire, it's a brilliant blue,
it only exposes how jagged I feel. There's no shade deep enough, no sun bright enough to warm up the places where I'm made of the rough. Hard ice of your absence, the snow of your no. I'm trapped in a blizzard with nowhere to go. Yeah, I've got cold skin under a summer sun, wondering when the damage will finally be done. The world is on fire, it's a brilliant blue, but I'm caught in the frost of losing you. The heat is a liar, the light is a daze. I'm shivering here in the middle of the haze, just cold skin under a summer sun. Summer is screaming, but I can't hear a sound. I'm buried in winter, 6 feet underground. Keep the windows open, let the heat rush in. It'll never get under this cold, cold skin. Under the summer, so cold, so blue. Still missing you. I check the windows and I lock the door, but the cold is getting in like never before. I'm sitting in the kitchen where we used to laugh. Now I'm just staring at a torn photograph. The air feels heavy like it's made out of lead. I'm replaying every single word that you said. I thought I was stronger, I thought I was tough, but I guess that my best just wasn't enough. So tell me why my heart's so sad tonight. Why does the dark feel much bigger than the light? I'm searching for a reason in the middle of the floor, but I can't find the us that I'm looking for. It's a hollow kind of ringing, it's a deep kind of ache, like a piece of my soul is yours to take. I'm trying to breathe, but I don't know how. Tell me why my heart's so sad by now. I saw your favorite shirt in the back back of the drawer, and I fell to my knees, couldn't take any more. It's the little things that cut like a knife in the dark, the silence where your voice used to leave a spark. I try to get up and I try to move on, but the world looks different now that you're gone. Every song on the radio is singing your name, and I'm just a moth flying into the flame. Is it the way that you left without saying goodbye? Is it the maybe that's keeping me trapped in this lie? I'm tired of asking the ceiling for help. I'm tired of being a ghost of myself. Yeah, why my heart so sad? The rain's hitting the glass and the shadows are long, and I'm still right here where everything went wrong. Why is it so heavy? Why is it so blue? Why is my heart still breaking for you? So sad. So sad. Would you like to add a cello or violin arrangement description to the bridge to pull at the heartstrings even more? I'm scrubbing the floors just to wash out your ghost, trying to burn every bridge to the coast. Your memory's a tenant that won't pay the rent, living on all of the time that we spent. I've packed up your shadows and cleared out the hall, but I still see your silhouette etched on the wall. I'm begging the silence to give me some peace. I'm looking for locks and I'm looking for leaves. So go away from my heart, just leave it alone. Find a new place to call your own. Stop waking me up in the dead of the night. Stop ringing round and let me feel live here no more. So quit hanging around, pick up your echo and get out of town. I'm tired of the haunted, I'm tired of the dark. Go away from my heart and take every spark. I go to the movies and you're in the seat. I walk through the rain and you're under the street. It's a cruel kind of magic, a trick of the eye. You're the hello inside of every goodbye. I've changed all the sheets and